boy. So and in the group, there's nothing I want to say that is hidden. Everything was played. Everybody was saying what the idea they have. In theory, only can to compare how do you go about it? And that was it. So coming down that man. When it got to a time, he realized the justice and what go for you. I got tired, like justice in what they I didn't see it. So I stopped talking. So that time is anything more. So there will be no reason for me to hide anything or know anything about Mohbad's death. No coming. Because don't say me not sure coming. So go coming. So Nigerians, must have that more. That's the way in the that man say me not see. You understand? I can never be drama. So Emma get it wrong. See me in that group has nothing to do with anything he did. So get to come. Yeah, good evening everyone.
Where did that one look at here? Nigeria. I have nothing to say. He has never come for me. I don't go for people that doesn't come for me. So I have no reason to analyze what he has said. So you understand? I just want to say that this is high time for Nigerians to use their brain. I have said it earlier. Money Iyabo Ojo lo ma da Nigeria ru. Money gist lover lo ma da Nigeria ru. Tí gist lover bá dàrú Iyabo Ojo á dàrú. Mo dẹ̀ sọ money Iyabo Ojo worse the gist lover lọ. Money Iyabo Ojo worse the gist lover. Let me tell you something, because online now I'm doing promo on this fabric. You see, online is a place whereby anybody can just pick phone and talk to people anyhow. But one thing that is certain concerning my case is this: I'm a very busy person. I'm not just an ordinary personality in the society. I have worked so hard for where I am today. So, if I can create time to face these blackmailers, if my husband can permit me to always explain my own side of the story, if my families, my friends, my fans, most especially my customers, if they all can permit me to be coming online to be saying my own side of the story, you should know that there is fire on the mountain. I'm a kind of person that endures so much. I don't complain. That is why you will never see me saying something negative about my parents. I have a lot of things. If I want to manipulate the society for donations, just like what Iyabo Ojo does for you, I can start crying. Oh, I heard Kamala while I was in small. I say non-completed bill, but no. I always refer to my past with pride, just to educate the society. I said it this afternoon before VDM posted his own video. I said, regardless of how you perceive me, I don't care. But what I care for is who is the next victim of Iyabo Ojo or gist lover or all these blackmailers. Tẹ́bá wo gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó wà lórí TikTok yẹn. Mo sì sọ ní jẹta àbí jẹrin. Ó ní bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó jáde fún mi lọ́jọ́ kan. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti ń jáde fún mi, jáde padà fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wà lórí TikTok. Àgbàlagbà ni o. He should be in his 40s. He should be in his late 40s. So that guy was now talking one day. He was on TikTok. He now said Iyabo Ojo spent 2.5 hours with him on phone. So apparently most people see Iyabo Ojo fi ń bully àwọn èèyàn. Ó ń bá wọn sọ, ó dẹ̀ máa ń parọ́. So you understand? ó máa ń recruit. Iyabo Ojo ní time gan. Iyabo Ojo kò mọṣẹ́ ṣe. She doesn't know how to work. What she does is creating time for destruction. And I keep saying this, that if government failed to do something about Iyabo Ojo, the society will fail them one day. The society will fail them. Let's analyze Very Dark Man's show. Let's analyze Very Dark Man's show. The Jagan of a guy has never come for me. And if people don't come for me, I don't go for them. If you don't touchlight my nyash, I know they care about your own lantern. If you don't touch, but if you touchlight my nyash, I go put 1,000 kV generator inside your anus. You go cry while you are like no concern me. So you understand? No matter what you do, anything you do for a living, if you like, go rob. If you like, go do ashewo. If you no come for me, I know they come for you. If you no put mouth for my matter, I know they put mouth for people matter. Then before I continue this show, that your badmos. Timba kọlù ẹ. O mọ̀ pé mi ò kì í sá fún yan láì má ní receipt. Before you come on social media and become a nuisance, like Iyabo Ojo, before you come on social media to become a blackmailer, first thing you have to consider is your movement for the rest of your life, your security. Timba kọlù ẹ pẹ̀lú òtítọ́ tó wà lẹ́nu mi. Àwọn èèyàn máa ṣépè fún ẹ̀rín ni. That your badmos. Ó fẹ́ sọ positive, ó fẹ́ sọ negative. Mo ò fẹ́ gbọ́ anything. Timba kọlù ẹ. Mo pé òtítọ́ lèmi máa ń sọ. Timba kọlù ẹ. Ẹ pé lórí burúkú yín, èèyàn kì í ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Kẹ́ ẹ move on. Ó ti àwọn ìyá àti bàbá yín wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ ní sórí burúkú pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn tó ràn yín lọ́wọ́, mo jẹ yálà yẹ lówó. Ṣé mo mọ̀ yẹ rí? Ṣé mo rí ẹ rí? You see, because I was the only child of my parents, I was lonely at times. And it's quite unfortunate I mix up with some wrong people. You don't understand? Ogun ló máa pa ẹ́, Bọ́lájí Àmọ́dù. Ogun láká yọ ṣì mọ́lẹ̀ ló máa fẹ́ jẹ́wẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ ẹ. You don't understand? Torí pé mo ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àbí mo ṣoore fún ẹ. Tó bá rò pé mo ti ṣoore fún ẹ, ó fẹ́ máa ṣorí burúkú bá rún ìyá ẹ. Mo kì í yẹ ń lọ ni. Ó ti everybody yẹn lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. I hate lazy people. Know that and know peace. You understand? I hate lazy people because lazy people has nothing to offer you than destruction. They're lopolo. I hate lazy people. I can't cope with lazy people. That is one thing about me. Know that and know peace. You understand? Olórí ṣekiri. Ẹ jẹ́ ká analyze. Akeem bẹ́ fúrọ̀ báwo la rẹ̀? Bá mi pé ọlá kó dúró fún mi bí admin. Share anybody tó bá ti sọ ṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má comment under wa. Tí má bá ṣe mistake block yín papọ̀. Ẹ kò fi red x anybody tó bá ti sọ ṣọ̀rọ̀. Akeem bẹ́ fúrọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́. Ó lè divert wa lórí case Iyabo Ojo. Gbogbo nǹkan ìgbà tí àkókò ni. Akeem bẹ́ fúrọ̀ yá ẹ̀. Ó kẹ́ lára páṣírí ẹ tún kó ń bá yes kí ó bá yes o. Ibi tí Iyabo Ojo bẹ́ẹ̀ dé nìyẹn. Gbà tó ń ṣépè fáwọn èèyàn oníyà tí ò ṣe rí. Ṣebí Iyabo Ojo wà lórí platform ẹ̀. Tó ń fún ẹni tó ń pọ̀. Nígbà tó ń júwe eruku tó máa pa ọgbọ́n ọmọ tó jáde lára Iyabo Ojo. Tó ń júwe eruku tó máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ. Tó ń júwe eruku tó máa pa gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ. Tó ń júwe eruku tó máa pa Kádíjì Òsénì. Maybe Iyabo Ojo was on your platform giving you thumb up. Ó dẹ̀ rí pé ó forí gbé pè. Nígbà tí Iyabo Ojo ń tàn you see this cyberspace I remember there was a time when Gistlover came back. Gistlover realized that nobody was listening to her anymore. Gistlover now went back. Gistlover now contacted all the bloggers that their platforms comes with monetization. Gistlover was pushing them to be posting against Lizzy Anjonrin. And I have teams, I have group of people that if you carry my video, they will report you. It might take time. It might be a week, a month, a year, they will still report you. You will lose your monetization once you carry my video. You don't understand? Now, Ejeka, me so much lórí Jigan. Odi, ebe rí pé Akimu be furo ye. Eri ko dùn wọlé. Let me tell you something. Those lazy bastards that destroy for a living, they've eventually exchanged their own glory. They've exchanged their glory. If you see any blackmailers, there is nothing positive that can come from their tongue or from their mind. So they can curse. They can curse. They can do anything. Nothing important with them. Nothing. There's nothing good that can come from them. You don't understand? Say January last year, be January this year. Lola Bruma tell us so. Solori buruku se ni ti o sori re fe sepe fo lori re. Person wey no make am for life, you won't cause person wey dey do well. Person wey no come for you, you dey cause am. You dey cause person wey no come for you. These people, then the mad people, deleted her Instagram post where she congratulated her. Really? Iyabo. Bele o, ton ba ni kama lórí yẹn o. Bá mi pè ọmọ yìí. Ẹ bá mi load fún. Ẹ sáré load fún. Bile. Ẹ sáré load fún. So that your bad mouth, mo won nu ẹni o. Mo ma run e beyond repair. O mọ̀ pé you can offend me for 10-20 years, I will be looking at you. The day you want to be misbehave, ma run e beyond. Wàá máa wo rẹ pé kí ló ṣe onílé rìn ní gboro. Onílé rìn ní gboro. Ó dẹ̀ pé tí n bá ń bọ̀ wá fún ẹ, gbogbo nǹkan tó jọmọ́ ti ti ẹni máa gbé wá. Ọlọ́pàá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wá gbé ẹ. Èmi ò fọlọ́pàá mú yàn bọ́ nítorí Iyabo Ojo ti lọ sí court àti station. So wọ́n ti ṣí kínílẹ̀ fún importer. Tó wá ti sọ nǹkan kan pa mi, no bá ti kò dẹ̀ sí ò lè hide. Ìkan ló update lánàá pé ó máa ṣe live video pẹ̀lú wa lẹ́nu. Ó ti yẹ. God bless you. Who cares that? Office line 1 here in case you want to buy anything. Ejeka analyze show very dark man. Jigan. Ilé ò kì í ṣe show fẹ́ni tí ó bá wá fún mi. Oh, ba ma jale ba ilegbe mi. If you don't come for me, I will never come for you. That is one good thing about Lizzy Anjonrin. Fola, you are back. Back. If you don't come for me, if you like, become armed robber.
Alright, so a lot of people they ask, say, when very that one going to give justice for Mohbad, when is he going to receive? Already,
don't forget that I was the one that told you that nothing like justice for Mohbad. They just have to bring back Mohbad's dead body for donation. There is nothing like justice for Mohbad.
That if all the people living with Mohbad 24 hours before his fire.
Ẹ wá bá mi lower radio.
Why did you go start it?
Ẹ lower radio yìí káwọn tèmi lè enjoy analysis yìí. Let's do critical forensic analysis. Let's do critical forensic analysis. Critical forensic analysis. Let's do it.
Show you why I started it. It is because I have some evidence with me that I want all Nigerians to see. Already, they don't do what they fit do for court, police, everything. They don't put out on us. So whatever information and whatever evidence I will share to you, you understand? Whatever thing I want to do, I want to do. I want to see out. Now, the people I'm going to post now, and the evidence I'm going to start posting from today, all of them will shock. All of them. Now, when Mohbad Kpai, they created a group. Do you understand? Now, these are the people in the group. Iyabo Ojo is the group part.
Iyabo Ojo, I've been asking you this question, and I will re-ask you again. Who are you to the Alobas family? Iyabo Ojo, if I may ask you, who are you to Alobas family? Iyabo Ojo, what was your connections with Mohbad when he was alive? Number 3, Iyabo, did Mohbad started having issues of bullying after you get close to the Malian's family, or before you get close to Malian's family? I've been asking this question. Iyabo, who are the people that took Mohbad to abroad? When did Mohbad return back to Nigeria? If allegedly you know people that took Mohbad to abroad, why did you take Mohbad to abroad? For what purpose? Is it for holiday? Is it for musical tour? Is it for business related? Then Iyabo, did you know that Mohbad will Kpai, or you did not know? Then why did you open a group immediately Mohbad Kpai? For what purpose? Are you Alobas family? What are the sensitive things you know about Mohbad allegedly? Because the only thing that can make you open a page to change narrative about Mohbad's death, number 1, psychologically, there is something hidden that you need to push narrative to cover up for, allegedly. Iyabo, the way you package your own children on this cyberspace, you make every parent look as if they failed. And they are not failed. They are not just criminals in nature. You don't understand? I want to know why you created a WhatsApp group without one, Mohbad's father, the biological father of Mohbad, that trained Mohbad from zero to become hero. Number 1. Number 2, why is Mohbad's mother not on that platform? Why is Mohbad's wife not on that group? Iyabo, I want to know why you opened. Then how did you come up with issue of a group? Because Iyabo, even if you are not well known for good things in the society, because you are known for negative things in the society, that is the truth of the thing, the truth of the whole thing. To me, you are not a celebrity. You are just a lazy nuisance that bent on destroying the country. You eventually destroy the youth beyond repair, allegedly. You don't understand? Okay, with the little fame you got from destroying people, Iyabo, don't you know that there are some things that you must never do? You must never involve yourself in. Yoruba adage used to say, when you have name, you must avoid nicknames. And if you must have nickname as a known person in the society, make sure you have a good nickname. Ẹni tó lórúkọ kò kí ń wórí kíkún. It's been long. You've done your worst for my family. Iyabo, you acted as if you are the smartest, but you are the most dumb person I've ever seen. When you get to a stage in life, no matter how crazy you are, you withdraw from doing some things in order not to tarnish your image or your reputation for future's sake and because of the sake of your children. Iyabo, I've been yelling, I've been crying, I've been talking, I've been doing this. You keep pushing fake narrative against me. Iyabo, look at the game you wanted to play against me today. Look at how God turned it around to shame you, to favor me. Number one, Iyabo, I have a grown-up child, almost 30 years now. I have never come on this cyberspace to use my family, my children to bully you, because I am not after donation. I am not after downfall of anybody. But Iyabo, because you bent on destroying innocent people, you always bring your dead glory families to subject innocent people to cyberbullying for donations. I keep saying this, but people seem not to understand. Now, what was your intention in creating group to change narrative about a boy that does not related to you in any form? Iyabo, you need to be investigated. EFCC need to pick you up. EFCC need to pick you up. Not only you, Iyabo. EFCC need to pick. I said something some weeks ago. I said, Iyabo Ojo, police or court can never settle our case until EFCC pick you up. Iyabo, a boy of almost the same age group with your first son died, and the first thing you did was asking for that boy to be exhumed. One. The next thing, you created WhatsApp group. A boy that is almost the same age with your first son. Iyabo, NDLA and EFCC need to investigate, because you pushed some narrative immediately that boy died. You pushed narrative of drugs against Naira Marley. You pushed narrative of drugs against that boy himself, allegedly. Iyabo, what makes you to involve yourself in this kind of, you know, Mohbad case is homicide. Mohbad case is homicide. Allegedly. And tó bá ní video bí tí Iyabo ti bèrè royalty Mohbad concern ẹ̀sìn. And tó bá ní ibi tí Iyabo ti bèrè royalty Mohbad. Mo ní lọ́wọ́ bọ̀ mi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ máa wá. Mo ń play kíní bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa play ẹ lọ.
Me? I mean, I wanted to cover me, but I just said, I won't come clean with the public because...
He's of me begging on the money. He's of me begging on the money. He's of me begging on the money. You know, young back game from I said it.
There's somebody, Barrister Ramide, then there's Dre official. This guy like Davido, PL, see his picture, see his profile. As you can see, that's his profile.
Iyabo, why do you always end up with people's PA or manager? I want to ask you. You are the only person that I've seen in my whole life, Iyabo Ojo, that always end up with people's manager or people's PA. And anybody with that kind of personality, that person is deeper than what we can explain here. If you have a friend that wants to get close to your house help, your manager, your driver, believe me, such people are psychopaths. Do you know that your driver, your manager, your PA are more sensitive than your partners? Listen to me, your driver, your cleaner, your PA, your manager, they are extremely sensitive than your partners. Your friend can hide under the fact that they want to sleep with your partner. But Iyabo, what do you gain in getting close to people's manager, people's PA? What do you gain in all that? You know, I've been saying this thing that who started the issue of 2 million, who contacted Baba Beji to quickly pay 2 million, because paying 2 million is a pre-planned. They've already pre-planned. Why quickly sending money to the family to hurriedly bury the guy? Is a plan work. It's a plan work. It is a plan work. At least the boy just died. They contacted that innocent Baba Beji to pay 2 million. Abi, they buried that boy the second day or the third day. Abi, they buried the boy the second day back or third day. The following day, who planted the man at the burial site that lied against Papa Mohbad, that Papa Mohbad brought the dead body of his son, that the man wanted to bury his son hurriedly in the middle of the night, of which the man has never met Papa Mohbad before. Who wrote that script? Who wrote that script? You know, I was asking this question 2-3 weeks ago, or a few days ago. I said, you know, I've been bringing that video. They said the man has asked for forgiveness. The man will surely quickly ask for forgiveness because the man needs to be picked up. I've said this. They need to rearrest that man. Okay, it was 3 million. But you know that Davido is innocent. Davido is also a victim of chismo. If someone did not contact Davido, and if you remember vividly, Davido and Naira Marley were never enemies. They were colleagues, and their relationship is kind of smooth. But the moment they started Mohbad's work, where they cancelled Naira Marley, Baba Beji was also among the crowd. He also did work. who pushed Davido to go for that rally against Naira Marley? Who contacted Davido? Who allegedly? We're just brainstorming, you know. Why would a whole Davido, a whole Omadeleke? Davido always mind his business. He's a good guy. Davido doesn't look for trouble. And I remember vividly how Gistlover has been bullying Davido, using his baby mamas to bring public ridicule to Davido. The same script they wrote for Lizzy Anjonrin and her husband. Iyabo, I remember vividly that they used Davido's baby mamas to always subject Davido to public ridicule, and it's Gistlover that handled that side. Davido was in that rally. Why the manager of Davido allegedly was in the same group with Iyabo Ojo? Another question that I want to ask before we move on. Iyabo, a video that was sent to a group you created, how did Kukumba of our own chief Akirogo of Nigeria, very dark man, make it to Gistlover? There's a question, an harmless question. Let's continue. Let's continue.
It says A&R Music Executive, Davido Music Worldwide. That is the PRO to Davido's.
Obokirun, má lọ o. Obokirun, má rò pé Ọlọ́run ṣe ohun tí ó gbọ́ o, a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o. Èní ni day 6 o. Àbẹ́ni ni day 7. Èní ni day 6. Má lọ o. Má fẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fọ́ ànífàtúyẹ́ lójú. Má èmi àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o. Sọ pé ìgbà tí mo ń pe àdàbí fún wa tìyá ẹ rò pé mo ń ṣeré. Fìdímúná ìwà àtàwọn àfáà olórí burúkú Lukman àbí lórúkọ wèrè yẹn. Fìdímúná yóò pẹ́ ti fìdímúná báyìí. Ó wà ní gúrùpù tèmi tí Iyabo Ojo ní ó pọ̀ ju ti VDM. Ẹgbọ́n ti VDM máa ń sọ pé ẹ bá sọ VDM máa pé máa fún ní nǹkan bí kó bá mú tèmi náà síta ti Dúmàtà Tom Jones àti Ìlọrin àti 1 billion lawsuit mo ní jẹ so mo gbọ́.
CEO blah blah blah. You understand? This guy is one of the most demonic person.
He's one of the most demonic person. How can he? Is he PRO Abi? How can a manager of Davido become that demonic? So Davido's manager knows about how Gistlover has been bullying Davido. It's okay, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. So I know someone must, if not for Fola, who won't be here. Maybe if not for that manager, Davido too will not be in a Gistlover's list allegedly. Let's continue.
When I ever see, that they go through all their group chats. I fear this board. I fear her. I'll show you. I'll show you. Anyways, so there's Dre, there's Tonto DK, as you can see. There's Kes.
I don't have issue with that girl.
Oh, Obake Solo. There's Sam Clare, there's JBO, there's Aloma Music Worldwide. Then the other group, there's Sam Clare, who is the group admin.
Kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ tó lọ grant interview tó ń sọ wípé PRO for the video kí ló kọ bọ́ tó lọ grant interview tó ń sọ wípé Naira Marley ló pa Mohbad kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ṣé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà wà nínú list yìí ṣé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn wà nínú list yìí bọ̀bọ́ tó lọ grant interview tó ní Naira Marley ló pa Mohbad kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ṣé Kesolo ni ṣé Kesolo wà nínú list yẹn ni ẹ kí n gbọ́.
I fear this boy. I fear him. I'll show you.
Kesolo wà ńbẹ̀.
Anyways, so there's Dre.
So Kesolo yẹn tó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ wípé Naira Marley ló pa Mohbad òun náà wà nínú list yìí. Remember few days ago I said Iyabo Ojo purposely packed into my estate thinking they will bully my enemy to death. Iyabo Ojo purposely bought multiple phones for Sariyu Elusho to record Mr. Lawal, thinking if my enemy Kpai, they will bring all the audio of Mr. Lawal to manipulate the public. I said it few days ago. Yes or no? Did I say it? Yes or no? I said Iyabo Ojo purposely packed into my estate. And I showed evidence how I was sending Iyabo Ojo all the bullied posts and she never replied. I show you the evidence. But when her mother now Kpai, I still sent her message, condolence message, and she replied. When I was saying it few days ago, it looks like something is wrong with me, Abi. Iyabo Ojo purposely pack. In fact, Iyabo Ojo purposely rented an apartment in my estate, and she did housewarming. Just to come and push fake narrative, thinking they will bully my enemy to Kpai. Let's continue to listen. So, if they say it was Kesolo, Abi, Kesolo did not offend me, so I'll be neutral. If Kesolo can go on national, on TVC, Abi, or Channels TV, to have said it was Naira Marley that did this to Mohbad, I will say the same game Iyabo Ojo played when for last Sariyu said Mr. Lawal o ṣe báyìí ó bọ̀ òun tálé bàbá òun ó wá gbowó ẹ̀sọ́. Iyabo Ojo, you are in a deep shit. You are in a deep shit. If you look at that Kesolo interview and it shows narrative, you will know that Iyabo Ojo is the script writer. Let's continue to listen to it.
There's Stone to Dike, as you can see. There's Kesolo. Over Kesolo, there's Sam Clay.
So Kesolo, Iyabo, when Kesolo granted interview that it was Naira Marley that Kpai Mohbad allegedly. So you are actually the admin of the group. Yes. Hold on a second. You wanna kiss? Where is the where is the one? Where is the candy? Where do you keep the candy? Where is the candy? See you, share there. Let's go. Go candy over. I show you there for ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tèmi. Ẹ má bínú.
There's JBO, there's Aloma music.
So gbogbo ìgbà tí àwọn people yìí, àwọn Sam Clef yìí, gbogbo wọn gbogbo ìgbà tó ń kọ lẹ́tà sí embassy. Iyabo Ojo, you were aware. Nígbà tó ń kọ lẹ́tà sí embassy against Naira Marley. Iyabo Ojo, so you are aware of all this. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Worldwide. Then the other group, there's Sam Clef, who is the group admin. There's Bella Shmurda booking number. The person's name is Pumpy. This one is representing Bella Shmurda in the group. There's Foolish Caller IG.
This one is representing Bella Shmurda. Iyabo Ojo, what are you doing with Bella Shmurda again? What are you doing with? What is that thing you are trying to cover? You are extremely desperate about this whole thing. Guys, I am not exonerating anybody, Fioma. But one thing about me is this. People knows me. I don't attack people that doesn't attack me. I only go for people that comes for me. You don't understand? Whatever you do in life, if you don't come for me, I'll just be looking like this. You don't understand? So, me, I have an address. I'm a big brand. Forget that unfortunate Iyabo Ojo. Forget all the lies she has said about me. Forget how she has opened many groups to destroy her children, not me. Say you understand? And I respect my family. I don't want a situation whereby I will go and attack some people. And at the end of the day, they will be like, I don't like it. You understand? So, Ejeka Magbekini.
Folaji, there's Iyabo Ojo's lawyer, Fumi. There's Jigan. That will get where the link with one leg.
Jigan. Iyabo Ojo. Mo fẹ́ play video kan nísìn. Iyabo Ojo tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tá ń rò ló padà jẹ́ ó máa le o. Ìwọ mú láìlọ́ ikú lẹ̀ ó máa le gan Iyabo. Ó máa le. Let me bring a video. I just played this to 202 now. I'm on 202 on this video. Remind me 202 where they mentioned Jigan. I want you to listen to this video. I want you to listen. Mo wà lórí live chat darling tí bá ṣe tán máa get back. Now, I want you guys to listen to this. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé bí àwọn késo ló ṣe lọ push fake narrative bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Iyabo equip ẹnu show yìí láti máa push narrative against me. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ilé. Ẹ má gbọ́.
Olórí ibu ẹni ọ̀fọ̀.
Kàkà kí Gistlover sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. Jigan dẹ̀ wà ní the same WhatsApp group pẹ̀lú Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo, who is Gistlover? Iyabo, who is Gistlover? I'm just asking. Iyabo, who is Gistlover? Kàkà kó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. Jigan ò ṣẹ̀ mí. Mi ní láti wá fún Jigan, mi mọ̀ Jigan. Mi ṣe kà fún yàn. And Jigan ò kì í ṣe ọ̀tá wa níbí báyìí. Iyabo, ẹnu ṣó sọ pé kàkà kí Gistlover sọ̀rọ̀ mi á sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. Jigan dẹ̀ wà ní the same WhatsApp group pẹ̀lú ìwọ Iyabo Ojo. Plus inú group tó dá sílẹ̀ ni wọ́n release nudity Very Dark Man sí. Báwo ló ṣe dórí Gistlover blog Iyabo Ojo? So Iyabo, tó bá jẹ́ pé mi ò máa pariwo pé tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe Fọlá kan mú yín dáadáa, ó ṣe ṣe kí Fọlá ti dàbí Mohbad. Iyabo, who is Gistlover? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tuntun bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́ dáadáa. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ń rùn létí wúmà yẹn. Ṣó mọ̀ pé ẹnu ìṣó ló jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ kóbìnrin ni Gistlover. Iyabo, ẹnu ìṣó ló jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ kóbìnrin ni Gistlover. Ó wá ní kàkà kó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ń rùn létí wúmà yẹn. Okay, Iyabo Ojo ló push narrative pé kí wọ́n máa rò pé wèrè ni Dr. Kemi Lọ́yọ̀. Òun náà ló push narrative pé wèrè níyà òun tó lò 30 years ní psychiatric hospital. Oh sorry, ó ní Gistlover. So Gistlover ló máa push narrative yẹn. So Gistlover ní ó ní WhatsApp group tó pọ̀ tó fi ń push narrative tó máa fi ń ba victim lórúkọ jẹ́ so that wọ́n ní listen sí victim yẹn. Okay now, mo fẹ́ gbọ́ díẹ̀ sí kí n tó máa lọ. Ẹ má fẹ́. Gistlover ò kó ẹ jẹ. Gistlover ò fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ́. Iyabo Ojo, ta ni Gistlover? Iyabo, who is Gistlover? Kàkà kó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. Mi ò dẹ̀ rí ibi tí Gistlover ti sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan rárá lórí platform ẹ̀. So kí ló wá mú Jigan wọ case? Now let's go back to the previous case deep.
All right, so is the group back here and this. So then this guy will get where the limp with one leg. There's Jigan. For me, there's Jigan. The guy will that they go through all their group chats. I fear this boy. I fear him. I'll show you. Anyways, so there's Dre, there's Tonto DK, as you can see, there's Kesolo, Oba Kesolo, there's Sancler, there's JBO, there's Aloma Music Worldwide. Then the other group, there's Sancler, who is the group admin.
Another group, group another group. Iyabo Ojo ti ta. Aye ti baje o ti to fún ẹ.
There's Bella Shmurda booking number. The person's name is Pumping. This one is representing Bella Shmurda in the group. There's Foolish Caller IG, Caller G. There's Iyabo Ojo's lawyer, Fumi. There's Jigan, the guy who gets where they live with one leg.
Iyabo, who is Gistlover? Enusho said, Kakaki woman yes sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ, a sọ̀rọ̀ Jigan. And that Jigan is in a group with you. And Gistlover never posted Jigan. Oh, are complicating. Who is Jigan? To me, Jigan is neutral person. Jigan has nothing to do in my own case. You don't understand? But I just have to refresh our brain that who is Gistlover? Why is Jigan's name feature from Enusho's mouth and Gistlover don't post Jigan? Abi? Then Iyabo, I will ask again, who is Gistlover? Now
There's Jigan. Let's say like you again one leg. As I see always see the right, I just shake my head. He's the evil person. Very evil. Anyways, and then this second group, there's still Tonto DK and there's somebody called Tech Design. Now for starter, Mohbad Kpai on the 12th of September.
And don't forget that Mohbad Kpai around September. Gistlover came for me around July. Iyabo Ojo came for me from Canada around August. Mohbad died September. Iyabo Ojo entered Nigeria back around 13, 14, 15, thereabout, allegedly. If you remember the video of Gistlover, that she wanted to lie against me, that I was sleeping with Ajayemi. And I said it was not only Ajayemi. I was the one that disvirgin Babalere Kpaimo. I was the one that slept with. You all remember it was around June, July. It was around June, July. I told Gistlover around that June, July, I said, Gistlover, you go right, enter mortuary. This time around, I will stand against you. I'm not paying you a dime. You all remember? It was around that time Gistlover was doing issue of Okufarao and her husband, that Tomeland Bridge stuff. Go on Google, go and check time. Gistlover wanted to bully that man to death. You remember? And we were like, these people can still come back together. Gistlover, don't buy this person. Gistlover already blogging me. After she was blogging me, then she added Okufarao's husband. You remember? And I stood for Okufarao's husband. I told Gistlover, I said, Gistlover, my case will be your last case. I said, I will never allow you to destroy anybody. If you remember vividly. So she was blogging me, I was giving her back. She was blogging me, I was giving her back. And she brought Okufarao's husband. I stood for the man. You remember? You remember? As a matter of fact, if you all remember very well, Iyabo Ojo came for me. August. She was throwing shade. You remember? Sorry, ex-husband. Okufarawo ex-husband. If you watch how Gistlover bullied my daughter the day I gave birth, Iyabo Ojo was the only person that have contact of Wale Bouncer. Wale Bouncer is a promoter. Wale Bouncer is a promoter. He has a relationship with all the actresses. Wale Bouncer called me the day I gave birth. And he did video call. He said he wanted to greet the newborn baby. And secretly, Wale Bouncer was videoing my face and the face of the newborn baby. And my first daughter. I was wondering who could have done that. Because Gistlover covered Wale Bouncer's face. Gistlover posted it on her page. But that was the time I was like, the person under Gistlover must be an entertainer. Though I don't know if that person is a musician or an artist, but I know that person is an entertainer. Because you can never have Wale Bouncer's contact if you are not an entertainer. Then what could have made Wale Bouncer recording me secretly without taking permission from me and recording the face of the newborn baby? Don't forget the same concept they did to Davido and Chioma twins. The same concept. You remember? No. Let's continue. So Iyabo, báwo ni video tí Wale Bouncer ya? Báwo ló ṣe dọ́dọ̀ Gistlover? Because tó bá máa ní èèyàn kan tó bá ní ìwọ ló ní contact Wale Bouncer now. Promoter ni Wale Bouncer l'America. Ó dẹ̀ mọ gbogbo àwọn oní tíátà pátápátá. Ó dẹ̀ ní good relationship pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa. So báwo ni video ọmọ kókó? Iyabo. Then mo rántí wípé bí mo ṣe bímọ tán, few days after, lẹ́gbẹ́ sàríyù wá. Ṣé o rántí Iyabo Ojo? Nígbà tẹ́ lọ ti bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà mọ́lé. Ó wá jáde síta ó sọ kọ̀kọ̀. Ó ní àwọn colleagues ẹ̀ kan wọ́n náà fẹ́ gba bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà sílẹ̀. Ó ló máa show wọn. Mo dẹ̀ rántí pé ọjọ́ kejì ni voice note Mr. Lawal jáde. Voice note Mr. Lawal pẹ̀lú Fọlá. Ọjọ́ kejì ló jáde. Iyabo Ojo. All because agba lawyer fún bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. I'm not saying Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà raped or not, but I believe even if they want to sentence Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà to death, Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà hold his colleagues, and all colleagues of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà hold Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà so dearly, regardless of what he has done. If he has truly done it, or if it was a setup. If you look at the manager or the PR of Davido, that PRO of Davido, since Gistlover has been blogging Davido, then what happens between Davido and Wizkid? They never had fight before. They never had fight before. So what suddenly brought issue of comparison? And when it comes to comparison issue, it was Iyabo Ojo that has that tactics of comparison. It was Iyabo Ojo in the whole world that has issue, that has tactics of comparison. Because Davido and this guy never had issue before. So all of this, is it the PRO that was causing the competition and comparison all of the sudden? Or it's just natural? I'm just allegedly. Let's continue with this.
Verse 23. So after I died, immediately these people created this group, all in the name of fighting for justice from Mohbad. But if you see what in this group,
Concerned citizen, Aloma Bella Chundra Buki and all that. Okay. Iyabo, if I may ask you, this lover has been saying, I have some evidence, I've played it before. This lover said, oh, okay, that you wrote a letter to necessary authorities that you want to have peace work for Mohbad's death. This lover said she sent you, Iyabo, to what's her name, DJ Splash House, Abi? Then Iyabo, what prompted you to have used your foundation to write a letter of coroner inquest, allegedly? Iyabo, how did you know about coroner inquest? What brought issue of coroner inquest on Mohbad's death? Another thing is, the wife said her husband died in the hospital. Iyabo, you said the husband died in the house. If I may ask, Iyabo, who removed Mohbad's house camera? It's just a question. No, it's a question. He said waiting concern Iyabo and Whiskey Davido. So far, Iyabo Ojo is in the same WhatsApp group with Davido's manager. And it's only Iyabo Ojo that does comparison and competition. The question is, Iyabo, how did you come up with inquest? What gives you audacity to seek for coroner inquest for a death of a boy that died in a family's hand? Not that they gunned down Mohbad, not that they Kpai Mohbad. Mohbad died right in his own house. So Iyabo, what brought issue of coroner inquest? But Iyabo Ojo was telling truth about Mohbad Kpai. You said Iyabo Ojo was telling the truth. Were you there? Are you Iyabo Ojo writing? Or you think you can change narrative as usual? The wife said her husband died in hospital. You said Iyabo Ojo was right, that Mohbad Kpai in the house. If I may ask you, if Iyabo Ojo is right, did Iyabo Ojo preempt the death of Mohbad? Is a question, allegedly. Harmless question. Because it takes someone that knows that, oh, this person will die so time, that will say the boy dies somewhere, and the wife will say no, her husband died somewhere, because you said the Iyabo Ojo was not lying. The doctor confirmed Mohbad died hours because his body was stiff. Is Iyabo Ojo's Aloba's family? Then why is Iyabo Ojo collecting donation after exhuming Mohbad's death? Did the coroner inquest letter was sent to rightful office for donation sake? Because the coroner inquest, at the end of the day, nothing was happened. The autopsy, nothing was happened. So what was the reason Iyabo Ojo asked for the boy to be exhumed? Harmless question, allegedly. Eh. Wait, it's now I remember Jigan used to bully him a show. I remember him doing video to mock one of the wine display at Yeye Mesho's party. Ah, got to lo dale nu egbe won. Ah. Jigan ṣe e ba ń wá video yẹn. Tẹ́ bá lè rí video yẹn ó máa jẹ́ kí case yẹn dùn. Then Iyabo Ojo, if I may ask you, if your hands are clean, what is Mohbad's wife doing with you? Ẹ bá ń wá video bí tí Jigan ti mock you. Iyabo, if I may ask you, the money people, at least the love people showed Mohbad's wife after Mohbad's death, that love and support, financially, physically, is enough for Mohbad's wife to live for the rest of her life and live like a very rich young widow. Iyabo, why did you scatter the whole thing? What happened? Why did you and Gistlover becomes the spokesperson of Mohbad's wife? I'm just asking, because I can't imagine a boy of almost the same age with your firstborn died, and suddenly you become the spokesperson for the wife, and the wife and the papa and the mama, everybody start fighting, group, and Gistlover was just posting back and forth. Yeah, but what happened? You are very close to Gistlover because Gistlover has been sending you around. Yeah, but what happened? Tell us. Because Iyabo, if you look at Wunmi is a very young, innocent woman that doesn't even understand life. I'm not saying innocent in case of Mohbad. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. I am saying about life experience. If Wunmi wants to address you, Iyabo, Wunmi will address you as a mother. Abi? And if Wunmi happens to be your biological daughter, will you actually destroy Wunmi's relationship with Mohbad's father? I'm just asking. And for those of you donating on this cyberspace, I hope you can see that you've actually buy a lot of innocent people.
All the narrative you can see online, everything, now from here they come. All the captions. As a matter of fact, let me shock you. Now from here they send me go prison.
Now from here, they send that boy to prison. Yeah, but what is your relationship with those boys? How did you contact them? How did you stoop so low to be doing this? Yeah, but if you truly love Mohbad's wife, that lady should be in good relationship with the Baba. You don't get?
I spent 1 month. Now for this same place, they release my nude.
Iyabo, they release Very Dark Man nude on a platform you opened. WhatsApp group you, Iyabo, opened. Abi, they release Very Dark Man nudity on that platform. Iyabo, if I may ask you, how did that nudity now be posted on Gistlover? Yeah, but how did you sleep? How did you sleep in the night? They posted, at least someone posted, they said that the video PPR or the video PR posted Very Dark Man Cucumber. Yeah, but how did Very Dark Man Cucumber? How did Very Dark Man tuber of yam made it to Gislover's page? Yeah, but who is Gislover? Who is Gislover? I'm just asking. I'm just being curious. Who is Gislover?
Because I ask question. Now let me take you back.
She better not let you 1 billion lawsuit. Iyabo. Iyabo, who is Gislover? I want kini tí mo gbọ́ yìí ṣe mi bako bako.
Again, before I start to release everything. Now full series. Now full series one happen now. When Mohbad Kpai, when they announced Mohbad don't Kpai, it took
VDM, before you continue. Your nudity was posted on Iyabo Ojo's WhatsApp group. Iyabo, how did you feel that Very Dark Man nudity was posted on your WhatsApp group? Iyabo, on your WhatsApp group. Imagine if the table turned, if it were to be Very Dark Man that opened a WhatsApp group and your own nudity was posted there. By now you would have sued Very Dark Man for 1 trillion. You are a failure. You are a failure. And I want to ask you, Iyabo, what is your own problem with other people's family? I want to know. Tẹ́ bá bá mi rí bí tó ti mock mi tó bá jọmọ́ tèmi, àbọ̀ bá ṣe máa ṣe case yẹn.
everybody.
But pending that time, mi rí bí tó ti mock mi. But tẹ́ bá rí video yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. So Jigan ti mock mi rí. Lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
People shock. Like, what is going on? Now they say Mohbad don't buy, they no talk with him by Mohbad. The next day, Mohbad wife Boko say they have taken him away from me, he struggled to get. She said a lot of things, pointing hands towards the Malian music. Automatic.
Then Iyabo Mohbad, when your husband died, it's just a question. Did you know that Naira Marley and Iyabo are having issue before the death of your husband? Because Iyabo Mohbad, the day Mohbad died, the first suspect supposed to be Gislover. You know what Gislover has done in your life. You know that the genesis of yourself and your husband problem is Gislover. It was Gislover that posted about your child. It was Gislover that posted about you and some kings. If you ask me, I know she was lying. Gislover was lying. But I'm just asking you that. Is Naira Marley, Sam Larry supposed to be your first suspect? Is this Sam Larry and Naira Marley that was looking for DNA of your child when your husband was alive? You are rooting for Iyabo Ojo, and Iyabo Ojo becomes your spokesperson. Something is fishy. Something is fishy. Most especially, you knew that your husband went for his show. He had fights, Abi, and you knew that he was sick for days before you could get a nurse. And you knew the fact that the nurse injected your husband and your husband died. The first suspect, the injection. The second suspect, people he fought with in that party. The third suspect, Gislover, that has been bullying you and your husband. Why did you go for Naira Marley and Sam Larry as your first suspect? Is a question. Number 2, getting to Corona inquest. You knew that Naira Marley and Sam Larry were not in Nigeria when your husband died. Why did you refuse to give a critical account of the last moment of your husband? Did you actually bow to pressure because of your voice Gistlover released after the death of your husband? Is a question, darling. Harmless question. Because if I'm to judge, I would rather say you were rooting for Gistlover and you were rooting for Iyabo Ojo because you were scared that Gistlover and Iyabo Ojo has a lot of your secrets. They have a lot about you, of which they don't have anything about you. They just set you up. They just manipulated your brain. They just created fear in your heart. I know you've been a victim of Gistlover, and if you've been listening to my show, you realize that I've been rooting for you. I've been telling people that you've been cyber kidnapped. Why did Gistlover release your voice where you are having fights with your husband? Harmless question, darling. Because I can categorically say this. You are a strong woman. Wumi, at your age, you are one of the most strongest women I've ever seen. I am sure if Gistlover did not release evidence of where you and your husband are having fights, I'm sure you will never be with Iyabo Ojo. And you will never be on Gistlover's side. If not for that video, because I could remember vividly, that video was a blow below your belt. And that video was released to cyber kidnap you further. And I realized since Gistlover released that video of you and your husband having issue, you've been acting script till now. You are a very strong lady. You kept quiet for a very long time. You are going through a lot. I pray for you, Wumi. God will see you through. The worst thing is to be cyber kidnapped by Gistlover. It's terrible. It's deadly. A lot of people could not see through what you are going through. But I can tell you, Wumi, you are going through a lot. And heaven will stand by you. Wumi, any bloggers that cyber kidnapped you, or one fear anyone, appreciate you. You see, if you study Wumi very well, not that Wumi don't want to talk. A lot of you don't consider the graffiti of the video Gistlover posted. And Gistlover need to buy that story off social media for one reason. Naira Marley and Sam Larry must go down. If not for an agenda, why did you, Gistlover, release a critical, vulnerable moment of Mohbad and his beautiful wife? What is your purpose of releasing that video? So if that lady continue mentioning Naira Marley and Sam Larry in any way, of course, because another video must not come out. It's an armless, let's say armless fight. It's just a mere fight between a couple. But you, Gistlover, you know how to package it and pin the death on that girl. Gistlover, Who did you planted to Mohbad's life? That you are trying your best to cover for. I don't know. For this lover to have released that audio of Wunmi and her husband, never expect anything from Wunmi. Because if Wunmi dare this lover will destroy Wunmi. I will keep praying for Wunmi. Wunmi has never come for me. And if I'm to say some things that will subject Wunmi, I have to be careful. Wunmi has never come for me. You all should know me. People don't come for me. I used to be very, very sensitive in addressing them so that I won't offend them. Iyabo, why do you always have one person that is very close to every celebrity? Yes. That lady did not or willingly refuse DNA. As you all can see that Iyabo Ojo is the one refusing DNA. You saw the same game Iyabo Ojo played in Fola's case now. If you listen to Fola's voice notes to Gistlover, you will realize that Fola does not want trouble initially. But Iyabo Ojo wants trouble. Because Iyabo Ojo wants to take Lizzy Anjonrin's enemy's house. That mansion. Iyabo Ojo has calculated everything. She thought my enemy will die during the pregnancy or after the pregnancy. Anything that has to do with Bele and Pikin, Iyabo Ojo don't joke with it. If you know, you know. It's a very good business material for Iyabo Ojo, allegedly. Ewo tún lele jigan, má pa rédíò ọkọ mi. Case deep.
Practically, everybody just assumes, okay, maybe they don't attack Mohbad, maybe they shoot him, maybe they beat him. Nobody. There was no explanation. So all of us just start to ask questions.
Èèyàn kan sọ kankan. Èèyàn kan ní, please let's leave Wunmi, Yeye. She's not for VDM and you are for VDM. Akindina, ẹ̀yin ò kí wà technical. Kí wà technical. Tó lè ṣe rojú lẹ kí ṣe rojú tu ọ̀rọ̀. Kí wà technical. Ọjọ́ tí very dark man jáde tó sọ pé òun àti Ìyábọ̀ ti parí ìjà. Pé mi ni mo kọ́kọ́ ká mo ní a lot of games ló wà níbẹ̀. Kí mi mo báwo lè ṣe máa ń ronú náà? So you expect me? Kini Wunmi ní kini no. A kì í gbọ́ dúdú lẹ́nu abọ́ rẹ̀. Inú lóko ẹyẹ ń gbé. Àgbàlagbà ní mímì gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe láńgbáláńgbá. Ẹ ṣáà rí gbogbo narrative tí Iyabo Ojo ẹni tó tún push.
Myself, I remember the video when Mohbad say, if him buy with the owner Naira accountable. I come start to do research. The video when they say Malians, some Naira boys, go attack rugged man for 808 restaurants for London. I bring that video, I posted it online. I said Naira can do this. Then true, if you send boys, they go attack Mohbad.
Iyabo, gbogbo video tẹ post nípa Naira Marley àti Sam Larry. Àwọn old videos tẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní post, tẹ bí instigate káwọn èèyàn ṣáà lè pa Naira Marley, pa Sam Larry gbàgbàgbà. Iyabo, how did you come up with this video? How did that video make it on Gistlover? How did that Gistlover? How did that videos get to Gistlover? Allegedly. Títí Lọ́pẹ́ òye làgbà ń wò. Ó yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé mi ṣe máa ń ṣe show. Mi ń ṣe show recklessly. Mi kì í ṣe show recklessly. Tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n, tẹ́ bá ń tẹ̀lé mi. Àwọn angle kan wà tí bá ti mú yín dé ó ti yé àwọn tèmi. Ó ti bóyá ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń join mi tẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi lọ́rọ̀ mi òye. Ó ti yé àwọn tèmi.
Everybody just dey do one or two. Then until one day, when I was sitting on the Naira Marley and Malians, and I saw a post that said the Naira Marley will be brought back from abroad. So apparently, the Naira Marley no dey Nigeria when Mohbad Kpai. I come see another news.
Ibi gan mo sọ.
Again, that video say they knock Mohbad jazz for where go perform. So immediately, I went back to the video where those boys carry Mohbad for leg, where they say,
Ṣé mo pa àwa la kọ́kọ́ jáde ta sọ fún ìyàwó Mohbad pé nǹkan tó bá mọ̀ nípa ikú ọkọ ẹ̀ pé kó tètè sọ. Mo nítorí tí Gistlover bá hijack ẹ̀. Mo sọ nígbà yẹn náà.
Mohbad is there. So as I see these two things, I can say, you know what? Let's ask the people where they with Mohbad 24 hours before he died.
Àwọn boys tó wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad lọ́jọ́ tí Mohbad kú tó ń gbé Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí. Who are those boys? For how long are those boys? For how long they've been living with Mohbad? Who brought those boys? Who introduced those boys to Mohbad? These are questions tó yẹ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó Mohbad. Àwọn bàbá tó gbé Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò. For how long have they been living with Mohbad? Who introduced them to Mohbad? Go, you don't understand. These guys that put Mohbad, who are they? Are they Mohbad's family? Who introduced them to Mohbad? For how long have they been living with Mohbad? What is their purpose? What office are they managing with Mohbad? We need to know. You don't understand? Jigan ọkọ mi, má tì mí sí. Ìkàlà àwọn èèyàn.
5,000 I made a video. And I said, those boys that announced that.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé very dark man ló kọ́kọ́ ká pé Mohbad mi orí.
Mohbad don't buy. Where did they carry Mohbad from? How Mohbad take land for their neck when they take announcing Mohbad don't buy? What did happen?
Ẹ fún mi ní 1 minute. 1 minute. A ti ń débi ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Shall we let us down hear this beautiful question? Move his head. It was very dark man that even helps Nigerians. It was him that made us to know that Mohbad shake his head. Jigan dúró dáadáa. Mata mi. Ibolanle. Ẹ má bú Jigan bí ẹjọ́. Èmi ò tí rí fídíò tí Jigan fi bú mi ẹjọ́.
Go for that place where make Mohbad, they rush Mohbad go the hospital where they rush him to. Like, these are the people that can explain what really happened. I saw attack come. People start to attack me. As I come to talk.
Attack come for you. Me, I don't face Iyabo Ojo attack. Tete. Now me know what Iyabo Ojo don't do me.
I can't say again, they need to do a DNA test. Maybe. Again, it's just a normal procedure, a process to do investigation when they don't know what to keep person. So okay, maybe she get an affair. Then if